All right, what's up, guys? This is Juan with another episode of Full Send, and thank you for tuning in. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Share the video, share the podcast with all your friends and family, and even the people who don't like this, so they can hear my annoying voice. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Let's get straight to the point. This what you do and what you don't do. No bullshit, sugarcoat when it comes to repairs and maintenance. Advice you can go to. Full Send, no edits, cause just go to Full Send, and we'll get you done right. Full Send, and we'll get you going right. Full Send, keep it going day and night. If this ain't just a podcast, we get it right and keep it tight.
That was
Bunch of Lego
so
man.
bad. Okay.
Yeah. So, hey, we're back. Damn, mine went blank that quick. But no. What else say? On this last episode, I was talking about, if you have any questions, reach out to us. And I actually did have a customer, not a customer, but a listener reach out, and he had a pretty good question. So he asked, and so I might not be 100% correct on this, but my understanding from everything I've read, I got my degree from Google. So everything I got is I researched and did my own homework on it. But he asked, this person wants to manufacture trailers in Mexico, bring them over, and then vend them and send them out and sell them. So it is possible because you have a lot of I say a lot. You have a handful of manufacturers that I know of, top of my head, that actually do this. You got Rawmax, Horizon, I think Puma trailers, and I forgot what the other trailer is. I think Ed trailers or something like that. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But there are several manufacturers that do this, and there are many benefits to doing that because it is cheaper labor, it is cheaper material, but it's like in anything else. I mean, you as long as you have a QC person checking all the quality of your welds and all that, I mean, great. But he asked if that was possible, and my response to him was, yeah. At first, it was like, who the hell is this? Because I was like, well, this is a weird name that I haven't seen in my email before. But no, you can do that. What I would recommend is determining if you're going to just sell to dealers or sell to the public or sell to both. Because if you're going to sell to the public, you're going to need a lot. So the key thing is you can't have a complete trailer built. Complete is having your tires and wheels on it. So when they ship, you can ship your bare trailer over, drop it down, put your tires and wheels on it, then proceed to vend it, to create the VIN using the software that the state provides for you. But to do that, you do have to get a hold of the state, tell them what you're doing, get your easy tag, or not. It's not called easy tag. I got to pay my easy tag. I forgot about that. But it's you got to get a hold of the state. They got to issue a manufacturer license or a manufacturer number so you can have your own identification for your VIN. So like Texas Pride, I think it's 7HC. 7HI is, I want to say 5-star, but all of these trailer manufacturers, whether it's Diamond C, Big Tex, PJ, Blue Owl, I think it's what it's called, or Horizon, Rawmax, or Caltech, or whatever, but they all have the first 3 digits of the VIN is an identifier for that manufacturer. So you have to get that first from the state that you're currently in, but that gives you the key to creating your own VIN number. And then from there, I mean, of course, you want to make sure you're in compliance with everything, whether it's with the codes that NATM sets out for everybody. You know, NATM's big on safety, which is great because at the end of the day, we don't want a trailer going down the road that falls down or causes an accident or you know, takes the life of somebody. That's the last thing anybody wants. But looking at that, I mean, do your own research, but I want to say, if I'm correct, you can. You can bring the trailer over, not complete, finish the build here as far as tires and wheels, and then register it and send it off. But no. So you can bring your trailer over, not have it fully assembled, assemble it here. Once you have registered your manufacturer and all that, you can proceed to run your VIN. But also, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on this. I did my research that I could through Google and through some of the books that I have. But talk to your agent with the state, because with anything, you're going to have a rep that you speak with. And just tell them what you're trying to do. Tell them, you know, ask them what you need to make it happen. And they should be able to provide all the answers. But no, if you do have any questions like that, I mean, that one's a little bit more in depth and more, there's more to it than just doing it. But if you ever do have any questions regarding it with trailer parts, operations and shipping or selling and sales, or even questions for Kiefer as far as marketing advice or marketing services and whatnot, reach out to me or Kiefer. We'll be more than gladly to help you out. At the end of the day, we all want to see everybody succeed. So, yeah. But no, if you do have questions, just reach out. Let's see. One thing, talking about Kiefer, one thing that I do want to say is that he is going to start back up, because we started before, and then it kind of just, with the business of being busy from business and everything else that's going on in life, just kind of died down. But he's bringing back The More You Know. And what The More You Know is basically information regarding your trailers, trailer parts, you know, what to look for when you're doing maintenance, when to do maintenance, what to look for tire wear, what to look for with a bent axle, how to determine what axles you have, or, you know, just how to prepare your trailer for the winter or prepare your trailer for a long trip, or where to, you know, just all these helpful information that you can go to at a click of a button. I don't know how many things he's going to have, how many different series within the podcast and in the YouTube videos. Looking for fingers, but no fingers. Can't see that screen there. 12. We're back. 12 episodes, or 12 different videos and series on what to look for in trailer maintenance. And I'm not sure if he's going to be the one doing them, or if we're going to have different members of our team doing them. But I know this is a project he's working on, and it's great information. I mean, for those that are DIYers and those that are in the business for either hot shot, landscape, and all that, you know, need to do maintenance on your equipment. So keep an eye out for that. That should be dropping probably springtime, if not summertime. But just stay tuned for that. We'll have more information on that as it approaches. But talk about approaching. NATM is right around the corner. So by the time this episode is dropping, I should be in Dallas at the NATM show. So if you're there, holler at me. My email or my phone number should be listed below. But shoot me a call, shoot me a text, email me, smoke signals, whatever you want. But I will be at the show. I don't remember when our booth is, but...
Wait, I can tell you.
631.
Oh.
Booth 631. It just popped up. You hear the people in the back now. 631. But no, our booth will be 631. If you are going to be there with your booth, let me know. I'll come visit. Or if you're there exhibiting, just stop by the booth, 631, and we can catch up. But NATM, I mean, they're big on safety. One of their key things is Trailer Safety Week, which is great. Great opportunity for all these trailer manufacturers and dealers and just vendors to spread the word of safety, damn, my tongue twisted. Spread the word of trailer safety, just awareness on it, because we've all done it. We're in a hurry. We load up the skid steer. We load up the lawnmower, the zero turn, the tractor, or just the side-by-side. And we just strap it down real quick with one strap. Not technically. Honestly, that's not the correct way to do it, but we've all done it. We've all done stupid shit we haven't done. We shouldn't be doing. But Trailer Safety Week is a great way to promote and make the public aware of all the different things to look out for when you're utilizing or moving a trailer. So I think Safety Trailer Week is in March, if not in fall, but look out for that. It's great information. But we'll be in NATM. They do have some classes. I'm not a fan of the schedule that they did, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess I'll just have to tell my wife that I'm not going to make it for Valentine's Day, but I'll bring her back a safety chain. But no, going from NATM, following NATM, the next biggest trailer show that I can think of in my head is NATDA. And NATDA, there's a lot of changes happening, a lot of good changes. I mean, it's supposed to be more vendors, more trailer manufacturers, more classes. I know last year they were big on the classes for the educational courses, from marketing to both with dealers to vendors to manufacturers to product information that, a lot of your vendors were providing there for educational purposes. I mean, because at the end of the day, if you don't know what you're selling, then you're not going to pretty much do anything with selling, because you're not going to sell a product that you have no idea what the hell you're doing. But there's a lot of great educational courses that NATDA is going to be offering. And so check out their website. Stay tuned. I know Kiefer will probably jump on on an episode later on. He's going to kind of go into more depth of what he's going to be teaching. It's going to be Professor Kiefer. Ooh. But no, he'll go into more depth on what he's going to be kind of teaching and going over, and just pain points and whatnot in marketing. But NATDA is a great place for manufacturers to touch base with their dealers and see what their pain points are. And if you are a dealer and you are listening to this podcast, reach out to me, because I would also like to know what your pain points are. Let's jump on a podcast and, let's express, because I know we've all been through the COVID era, the pre-COVID, COVID, after COVID, the after COVID, and, snow apocalypse in Texas and the winter storms all in the whole United States, because it snowed from California and made its way all the way over to the East Coast. But, I mean, hit me up. Let's go over what, some of your pain points are, even if not pain points, just, how's business been going, But NATM's in February 13th through the 16th, I think, or 14th through the 16th. NATDA is in September in Nashville. So, yeah, most definitely. Not much else that I have for this episode, but again, like always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our information on the bottom, or just give us a call here at the store and ask to speak to one of us. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Again, hit the like, leave comments. Love hearing y'all's feedback on everything. Thank you again for listening, and until next time.
Juan's loving it.
Good Lord.
Sir, I'm going to need you to mic up.
Let's get straight to the point. This what you do and what you don't do. No bullshit, sugarcoat when it comes to repairs and maintenance. Advice you can go to. Full sin, no edits, cause just go to full sin, and we'll get you done right. Full sin, and we'll get you going right. Full sin, keep it going day and night. And this ain't just a podcast, we get it right.